Mikey, by the way, that shirt is everything.
Thank you.
Oh,
Adam has a ghost face one.
nice.
Ooh, I want to see it.
Sure you do. Yeah.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. We love
Uh,
Adam.
All right,
yeah.
did we decide who was actually doing it?
I'll host. It's fine.
Mm.
Lance is on another level today. I'm not sure I appreciate
I
it.
know. I don't like this attitude. Like
What
I'm
attitude are we talking about
the
here?
minute everyone he logs in and he's like making all this noise and then he just sits back and he's looking at us. And
I
I'm like,
know.
is it because you had trouble logging into
I
Zoom?
didn't. I went and found the little passcode on your thing that you sent me initially, and I put it in, and I did all the things because that's how it works for me.
Yes,
So
Well, yeah, because Lance is using a Chromebook from 1995, everybody.
I'm not using a Chromebook from
When
1995.
Google was just invented or
Oh my gosh. Dial-up had just began to stop.
it's
I'm too
on.
young to understand what they're talking about, but
Oh, okay.
Aren't you older than 8?
Again, Mikey's older than me, everybody. I'm the baby.
I was waiting for her
So
to say
there.
it.
Lance is over here talking about who's older than who. That's
Hey, when it comes to you two, I have to.
I'm Eric Lawrence, creator of The Last Thanksgiving and the upcoming Live and Sherry's.
It's the only thing
Well,
I have.
Lance has a very special birthday coming up,
yes,
everybody.
he does. The
Mhm.
bicentennial.
We're very excited. So if you guys, if listeners, if any of you have any ideas of what we should do for Lance's big 5-0 this year, drop them in the
Mm.
comments,
Ugh.
message us, let
Oh
us
my
know if you
God,
have
we
any
should get him
fun ideas.
50 sex workers because I don't.
Just like the longest walk.
Oh my
What?
God. That's the longest train. No, wait, no, I guess. Oh, you know what? There'll be male sex workers, so it will be a train.
Well, according to Lance's
Ugh.
dissertation on our Patreon episode, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
Hey, and
And
again, I was proven right. I showed them all.
about the whale, not about dick performance.
It
Um,
could be the same.
anyways, speaking of, if y'all are not Patreon members, we did a Patreon episode. We reviewed some trailers and we also kind of reviewed some movies that no. What we talked about some movies. I forgot what movies we talked about.
We
We
talked
did a
about
trailer.
trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also talked about some movies. I think it was movies that like did we talk about Primate?
Yeah, we talked about you saw Primate.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw Primate. And then we talked about the whale movie, which I did see.
Oh, okay.
I did see
Well,
that whale movie.
with that, this is Slashers, your favorite horror podcast for your favorite horror media. And today is our first rando episode of the year, everyone. Say hello to my boo boo, Mikey, and Lancy Pants.
Hello,
Are-
everybody.
How you guys doing? Let's do this.
I know. Hello, Mutant Goons from Beyond. So, today I'm hosting, and I hate to say that I'm hosting because I did not do my due diligence today and look up shit. I have things I want to talk about, but they've been in my back pocket for like ever
Mm.
because we have been skipping the Golden Globes, but I don't remember. Did we mention it last episode? No,
I think you've mentioned it every episode a
Yeah.
little bit,
a
talking
little
about how
bit.
you want to talk about it.
That's
So
okay. I don't need to talk about it. But
We don't talk about award
Mikey,
shows on this series.
yeah,
I
other
just
than
think
the chainsaw.
I think it's important that I know we talk about the whole Chainsaw Awards. I
Well,
think
we
it's
have to support
important.
Eric.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have to support
exactly.
Eric is the editor for Pete's
Yeah.
sake. Hello, Eric. We miss you.
Hey, Eric.
So what I was saying is that I think it's important that horror movies are recognized in mainstream content because I feel like if we can get horror kind of taken more seriously, then maybe we'll have more of an opportunity to see newer horror films that are more creative and not just all these remakes. Because apparently, Lance said today he was watching the Anaconda movie, and Mikey just saw Killer Whale. So, Mikey, before we get into our episode, how was Killer Whale?
Well, it looks like we have a double header of creature features here for the pre-show discussion.
Hmm.
Um, Killer Whale. This girl, the actress is named Virginia something, and she was from that movie Fall, from what I've researched. And someone was like, "Doesn't she know not to get herself in these situations anymore?" Because she's stuck on a rock with the killer whale around her. Um,
Was the
was
movie rock hard or soft?
Lance, don't be gross.
Sam.
Lance is
Um,
worried about turning 50, everyone. So he's
Lance
gonna
was
have
about
Whoa!
to
losing his wiener powers. But anyways,
clearly he's
oh
projecting
yeah,
something.
uh, it's I wanted more of a whale just killing people. It I think that because we talked about how on Patreon it reminded us a little bit of the Shallows, and I think it's still the Shallows because if I remember correctly, wasn't the Shallows also trying to like teeter on like being a little bit of an emotional like, oh, she's having
Mhm.
flashbacks of what she's dealing with, and like that's what this girl's doing too, where she's trapped basically, and the whale thinks that she's trapped because the whale is female, everybody.
And did Michael Jackson come and do a music video for this?
Mm.
I
This was
still love that song.
pre Wilhelmina.
Uh,
Uh,
I actually saw that record recently at a record store, the Ben one.
And you
And
didn't get it?
it's at this one place, and I know no one else has seen it, but they wanted a little more than I wanted to pay for it. So yeah, sorry. Go on,
Mm,
Mikey. I apologize.
I know. Sorry, Mikey.
I
Yeah,
just okay, you know, I don't know why that
Wilhelmina.
was worth interrupting my
it's about rats.
diatribe, but it was just there was so many things that I was like, it could have been better. The trailer does ruin everything. If you watch the trailer, you've seen the whole movie. You know everything that happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Um.
Patreons.
There. It was like. And there's things like, okay, if the whale is swimming under you, it's very creepy. It's very effective to have these girls on a little inflatable and the whale swims under you and it's big.
A
But
pizza
when that happens,
inflatable.
yeah, because you're a snack. Um, but when that happens, there should be a displacement or a movement of water that the whale has caused to move, but there's
Mm.
nothing. It's like this is a huge creature swimming under you, and the water
Not
is
even a
just
ripple.
no, not even a ripple. And that's happened a couple of times. And I'm like, I can forgive like some shitty CGI moments because again, but there's just some details that I'm like, to make it more realistic, make the water move a little bit. Or like when the whale is swimming, maybe have it flip its flipper instead of just like um but the girl did a really good job. The
It looks
actress.
like the shark from Jaws 3D when it's coming into the glass.
Yes, exactly.
That movie is gold. I don't care what you both say.
Well, that is a very good movie. I don't care what anybody says. I love Jaws 3D, but for different
Hmm.
reasons. And when you're watching something like this, the trailer, I think, made it look very like impactful. Like this is going to be like a good thriller, right? And
Jaws or the whale movie?
the whale movie.
Okay.
So I
Do you
did,
think
yeah,
3D would
I
have
did
helped?
acquire it. Hmm?
I said, do you think 3D would have helped this whale movie? Maybe they
I,
just.
No,
well, if they're borrowing from the Shallows, though, the Shallows was so good because it was so different. Like I think of like all these different like creature features, like especially in the water. The Shallows did a good because it's in one spot all the time, so you have to have flashbacks, right? Like you have to have something else happening. Like it can't just be her sitting on the rock the whole time, or waiting for the tide to come in.
yeah.
So I get the effectiveness and why you would have these flashbacks, but it's already been done before. So what we could have done is something more along the lines like we did with Dangerous Animals, where yes, the girls are kidnapped, but we're going back and forth between her and that hot guy she banged in the beginning, and
Mhm.
so in
Yeah,
his van or her van, was it her van? It was
you're the
her
one that
van.
saw it.
Oh,
But I will
God
also
damn
because
it!
this was a
Actually,
Patreon exclusive. But I
Mm.
did see Primate and I did kind of spill my review on Primate and Patreon. But a quick thing for everybody who hasn't seen it, I loved Primate. I've never loved a movie so much and hated the characters. So if you can get past that, it's a great 80s slasher movie with a monkey in the middle.
Mm.
nice, nice.
Eric enjoyed it too. Eric Lawrence from
Of course, my
yes.
sister in horror.
Mm.
So thank you, Eric. I'm excited. I actually really want to see that one. So
I want to watch it
um
again. I almost watched it again because my friend went to go watch it last night. We're supposed to go watch it together, but he had something come up, so he couldn't go. And I was like, I want to go see it again, but I couldn't go.
Mm.
oh I'm sorry, Mikey.
It's okay. Don't
But
have to.
and that's the thing. Going to the movies, I feel like is such a dying art. And speaking of the Golden Globes, who was it? Oh, it was Stellan Skarsgård won an award for something he was in. And if you don't know who he is, he's Pennywise's father.
Mm.
Also, Bill Skarsgård, Alexander Skarsgård, and that other one who he's balding, but he's hot too. He's just not
The
as hot as
oldest
the other
one.
ones. The oldest one.
Yeah.
They have like 7 kids. Like these people have a lot of kids. But those three are the actors. And he won an award and he was saying how we need theater is meant to be like these films are meant to be in theater and we need to save theater. Like he made a whole thing about theater. And so this year for my 2026 resolution for all of you is that I will try to go to the movies at least once a month because Mikey, I know you go a lot, but I
Mm.
think having like an Alamo Draft House is like helpful because there's like a whole shtick with that. And I used to have a movie theater downstairs from me in my building, but that has since become obsolete.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And yeah, so
you may want. Do you have a Regal by you?
yeah, in the Winter Park, there's one in Winter Park.
So we've been there. That's the one that we went to. Oh yeah,
That
we
was,
did.
yeah, we
Yeah.
for Jenna's thing. Yeah,
And that's the thing, and I think we saw Terrifier 3 there too.
we did.
Jenna adjacent. But because there's not a Regal by me, but there's one by my gym. And so I think I'm gonna do their monthly pass, the unlimited pass, because it's like $20 a month. You get to see a movie a day if you want. Um,
Do you do the Tuesday thing in Texas,
yeah,
Mikey?
it's like
The
a
cheap one?
$5 Tuesday.
Yeah, I think if you're rough on money right now, I mean, take advantage of that, folks. Like
Yeah.
legitimately, like they have them there. The movie theaters obviously want you there
Mm.
because unfortunately it's becoming more of a dying breed. And if you
Mhm.
want people to make those movies, I mean, I get it because some movies from some independent people are better on your TV screen, probably. You know what I mean? A little bit. Maybe, or maybe they don't even have the money or the funds to go like public like that. But at the same time, you should support these other places that are in the theaters and doing the movies, regardless of their budgets.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, something like Frankenstein, for example, I think would have been amazing in the movie theater. I had to watch it at home. So,
Well, I don't know if you guys have it, but it's a local theater chain called Santico's here in San Antonio, but they have something that's really cute. It's called Last Chance, whatever. And the week that the movie is being taken out of theater, that whole week the movie's like $5.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
last chance viewing or something like that. So I always think that's really cool. But
That's really. Did you have like back in the day, like remember the dollar theaters,
oh
which would
yeah.
be
yeah.
basically like that? Like I miss that. Like I wish that there was a theater around here that just did creature features. I know Texas is way better in that than we are here in Florida with that kind of stuff. But like,
Yeah, but you know what the downside of that was? If there was a movie that was in theaters and I really wanted that DVD, it took so long. It took like a year for a movie to go. It took it like a year for a movie to go from the theater to DVD, and that's why
Oh,
you allowed time for that dollar theater type status. But now it's like a month from
oh,
when
you
a
wait till it's
movie's
streaming.
yeah, it's super short, so you don't have that leeway anymore to do that.
well, yeah. I mean, no, nobody like realizes this, but remember, like it used to be like a year sometimes when movies
Yep.
would like
Yeah.
come out on VHS. And
Mm.
I have an old VHS with a bunch of shit recorded on it from like the early 90s. And we have it was like at Christmas, and my mom, I guess, recorded Wizard of Oz for me. And there's like a commercial in there for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part Two, the Christmas commercial, where
Oh, wow.
Michelangelo is
That's
like sneaking
awesome.
around the house with the Santa hat on it. And the fucking movie was like 26.99 for a VHS. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
I
could you
know.
imagine paying that in the early 90s? That was like a fortune.
And that's
Uh,
when we used to go see the same movie in theaters multiple times because you knew it was going to be there for a while.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh my God. I probably saw like I remember back in the day, even like through sixth grade, I saw like Spider-Man 6 times in the movie theater because
Mhm.
you had to wait forever for it to come back out. But yeah, no, the dollar theaters were great because I used to go see like $2 movies, like horror movies. And that's how I saw Halloween Resurrection. I watched at the Dollar Theater, like nostalgia. So I guess we need to bring that back. I noticed that drive-in theaters now are becoming popular again because people want to be,
Yeah.
vintage.
Well, during COVID, they started coming back because you didn't have to be around people.
Yeah. And drive-ins were the best. I saw Titanic for the first time in a drive-in theater with all my other
Really?
girlfriends. Yeah. We watched Titanic with our parents in the car as well. They're probably getting drunk. But anyway. So,
you, you can hang out and they can get drunk driving.
well, speaking of, so anyways, back to our creature features. Lance, Anaconda, yay or nay?
Uh, yeah. There was.
It was fun. It was
I
dumb
yeah,
fun.
it was fun. Basically the movie ended up being basically it sounds like a like fulfill your dreams, kids. Like don't wait a lifetime to do what you want to do. Don't think about it too much. Don't like put yourself on some like horrible like thought processes. Oh, if I do this and I don't make it, then it's nothing. You know what's worse? Not doing it. Not doing it and never knowing. You know what I mean? What they always say.
And then getting eaten by an anaconda. Is that the
This
lesson of the story?
I'm just saying
No.
this.
Give me Jennifer Lopez and John Voight fighting it out. Okay.
Well,
And him getting regurgitated. Thank you.
Jennifer Lopez is in there.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Lopez adjacent, Trixie Mattel just did a remix of Play on her 25th anniversary album of Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
It's
Nice,
amazing.
nice.
Um, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, there's two appearances from old cast members from
Ice Cube and Jennifer Lopez. Spoiler. So
You're ridiculous.
it's
Well,
Anaconda.
now I
It's
don't
a
have to
Jack
watch
Black
it.
movie.
This
No,
I
is
Jack Black.
know.
I adore Jack Black, but I don't think he's funny. I don't think Paul Rudd is funny, and I don't adore Paul Rudd. But Jack Black reminds me of like a cousin who has the best heart and thinks they're hilarious. And you just kind of chuckle to kind of like support them. And other people think they're funny. When I was in the movie theater, people were hooting and hollering, and it made me hoot and holler. But if it's not I So Know What You Did Last Summer, Jack Black don't make me feel none.
Well, he's really good in The Holiday, everyone. And that's
I
my
haven't seen
favorite movie with
Oh my
him.
God.
Besides that, I
I
still know what
just
you did
like
last
him.
summer.
I even like the house with the clock in the walls that he's in. I like the goose. I like when he's R.L. Sen and
Oh, the
Goose.
Goosebumps
I
was
like him.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
I
good in
like him,
that.
but I don't think he's that funny, if that makes sense.
I like him in the more of the mystical kind of fantasy stuff. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like you're saying,
Minecraft is
because
funny.
yeah.
I just actually, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem because I also feel the same way. Maybe he's too slapstick because I don't think the Three Stooges are funny either. My family loves the Three Stooges. I watch them and I'm like,
You just don't get it.
we need to get these guys tested.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree with you,
He's like,
Mikey.
you're on the
The Three
spectrum. Like,
Stooges
I
is
can't do this.
awful. Like,
Yeah, but they have an
ugh,
audience, I guess, and maybe it is more of a
that was
kid type
guys.
humor.
What?
Like, guys love the Three Stooges for
They
I mean,
yeah.
do.
I
Audience
mean,
members, take a poll. Do you like the Three Stooges?
I mean, on the other note of the Anaconda movie, I mean, like, it is kind of cool to see like friends getting back together and finding a love for something they love. You know what I mean? Like, like for horror movies and like for the Anaconda feature or whatever. Because I mean, that's kind of like what we are. You know what I mean? Like how we like are with stuff. We love certain horror movies for certain things. You guys love certain movies. Like for example, Mikey's not a big fan of Christmas Bloody Christmas. I mean,
You know what? I can't. The past 2 years, I said let's revisit it. I'm going to give it another chance, and y'all don't do it. So
really?
who knows?
We can
Yes,
definitely revisit. We'll watch it when you're here. We'll watch
yes.
it when
This
you're in
new
town.
Christmas, y'all hear it here first. We're going to revisit Christmas Bloody Christmas,
Nice.
a movie that you really enjoyed that I recently saw that I didn't. It wasn't bad. I was just hoping for more. Was the new Death Stalker?
Oh, really?
Mm.
It was. There was something strange about the way the main actor talked. I did not like the female character of this entry.
Uh,
Um, I
I guess.
loved the sidekick. I forgot his name. Doodad.
Oh yeah.
Doodad. Which, funny enough, Doodad, for people listening out there, is he a demon?
I thought he was it's a
He's like a 3 foot demon wizard thing.
yeah, like I don't know if it's a dwarf or a
Well, he's
elf.
not human because he's
No, he's like a demon or some kind of
yeah.
entity
And
of that sort.
the interesting thing is that, like in Toxic Avenger, the actual body actor is a woman,
Oh,
a
okay.
little woman, but voiced by Patton Oswalt. And after I found this out, I was watching with Adam. I was like, "Look, those her boobs." Because sometimes with the way that she would move, you could see her form under the cloak, and I was like, "Look at her boobs."
I thought that was like kind of how like the evil dwarfs or elves or whatever they are in Legend. You know what I mean? Because their pectorials are
Yeah.
a little bit
I was
more
gonna say that looks like Legend to me.
Yeah,
kind of.
Oh, is
I
it the
That's
love
little
the
thing that
effect.
he's carrying on the on his back, like a book bag?
Legend.
no, I think
No, the hot guy in Deathstalker. I didn't watch this. I have no desire to see this,
I
everyone.
was watching it and I was like, if we made Aid watch this, she would kill us. She
Yeah,
would
oh
no.
bash this podcast. But the Wraith was hilarious the whole time. The
yeah, yeah.
thing that flies around.
Dude, it's so slightly Evil Dead esque to some degrees in
Yeah,
certain
I
things.
definitely was getting Army of Darkness.
Yeah,
And then of
Mm.
course Adam's like, yeah, but Army of Darkness was better. I'm like, I'm not saying it wasn't.
yeah,
I'm just saying this is what I'm getting. Um,
that's so funny. I again, but like I said before, like it's just entertaining. Like it's kind of like uh, I don't know. Again, I miss fantasy kind of that style of that stuff. You know what I mean? Where you just blood and guts, creatures,
oh, it was
monsters.
very bloody.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Mm.
so good. I mean, and in those aspects, did you like it still?
Oh yeah, I liked it for the most part. It's just there was things in like I really think the female character because they're kind of like James Bond movies where Deathstalker always has like a female counterpart.
Yeah.
You know, Gabrielle, what was her name? Gabrielle Union from the second
Yeah.
one. Gabrielle. But
I,
I forgot
Well,
I
that
forgot
was
her name. But this girl was so Gen Z. Like we're supposed to be like a medieval fantasy. Like why do we have like some Gen Z
yeah.
person?
yeah,
Um that
I
was
could
the
see it.
biggest throwback.
Yeah, those then and any movie who does that, I get so like taken out of it when it's too like on the nose about the new generation because they don't all behave that way.
Yeah.
But they, the ones that do are the ones that stand out and the ones that are featured in these films and they're like writing parts for them and all that bullshit. Please
Yeah,
stop.
but I will still say Deathstalker 2 is still like my favorite. I love Deathstalker 2.
So good. I mean,
And I like that they use the same theme song.
yeah, right. See it? It's
Yeah.
like come
Oh,
on.
Lori Field playing Doodad. Here, I'm looking at it.
Oh, the woman. I don't know who else, what else
Yeah,
she
oh, bless her
Yeah,
heart. Oh, she's so
I
small.
wish I looked it up afterwards because like knowing that before I watched the movie, I just kept seeing her. I was like, yep, that's a woman.
yeah.
But you
That's
know
so
what? But
funny.
that's good though. I like that because,
Yeah.
that's how you kind of you're a little more progressive about things because not every actor can do this, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, she can do the job, so fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
also we didn't remember we found out that the body character for Toxic Avenger when they have all the prosthetics on was a female also.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I
Yeah.
think is
Actually,
great.
Yeah.
weird news about that. I guess I think what is it?
I guess it's nothing new though, because Peter Pan and like live anything back in the day was always a girl.
Well, yeah, because they're lighter.
Well, yeah,
And
the
usually,
balls wouldn't get bunched up in the fucking harness,
How
right?
heavy do you
So
think balls are?
I don't know. I've never had a harness on. I don't know what it feels like to like I don't know how men can walk around with something there because that would drive me nuts.
You know what I learned? This is not horror related, but I thought it was very interesting. Men actually have a very, very, very tiny, minuscule uterus that produces one drop of blood every 28 days. And so, because of that, men technically can go through PMS.
Where is this uterus? I
there
didn't
you
remember this in health
It's in
class.
their groin. I was watching some doctor talk about it, and I was like, oh,
Is
look, now we're
there
gonna
a
have to look it up.
uterus? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna look it up. This is the random episode, everybody.
I'm
Yeah.
Inside a man's groin.
I'm so used to Aid looking what I say up. This is so funny. This is the opposite scenario here.
Oh, it says no, a normal male does not have a uterus in their groin. However, in very rare genetic condition called persistent Mullerian duct syndrome,
Mm,
PMDS, males can be born with a uterus and fallopian tubes alongside normal male organs, often discovered when they have hernias or descended testes in the groin area. Normally, the structures that form the uterus in female regress back down in males during fetal development due to a hormone called anti-Mullerian hormone.
And that's your science for today,
Well, let
folks.
me look at the picture because remember, I had to draw that. I had to draw the male reproductive system in health class in seventh grade
Why?
and label all the things for a grade.
So it's called prosthetic utricle,
Ooh, let me
sometimes
see.
called the uterus masculinus, but it's a tiny
Prosthetic utricle,
prostatic utricle. It's a
utricle.
tiny non-functioning remnant from fetal development, not a functioning organ. Um, in rare
Okay.
condition, PMDS is an extremely rare case of disorder of sexual development called persistent Mullerian duct syndrome. A male may
That's
have
what
a
I
uterus and
said.
fallopian tubes due to failure of those organs regressing. This is usually discovered during surgery for a hernia. That's what you just read.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, so yeah. So next time I say I have PMS, do not dismiss it just
Well, I
because.
think you guys get PMS
I never dismiss it, Mikey. Never.
because
Well,
especially Lance gets it in
Lance
his
is already
veins.
in male. What is it? Menopause.
Yeah. Lance is getting hot flashes,
Yeah.
everyone.
Lance's utricle vax masculine uterus is already shriveled up and out the window.
My fart from Nubian is all ablaze, folks. Fart from Nubian all day. It is.
Oh my God.
I cannot even understand. Did you
Oh,
see
Again,
the
Slashers
Toxic
podcast is not a medical podcast. Please don't take anything we say as
no,
medical scientific
yeah,
fact.
Lord?
please don't. Oh my God. If you think you have a uterus, then go see a doctor.
Uh,
Goodbye.
uh,
Unless you're
I
female, it's normal.
isn't
Oh,
a Toxic Avenger now streaming on
it's on something. I think it's on
Slash
Shutter right
Box
now.
or but
I think
no
it's
Red.
on Amazon. See the thing about Amazon, you guys, is Amazon likes to attach every other channel to it. So if you see it on Amazon, you have to look at the bottom right corner and it'll tell you if it's one of the special channels that it's on. So it's on something.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's streaming, so you can go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. And I honestly, I liked this one a lot for what it was.
Yeah.
The new,
Watch it and listen to our episode on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I enjoyed it. If you hated it because you're one of those people who only wants to be with the old one, I get it because we do the same thing. At least I do. But take it for what it's worth. Um, so
Did you?
anything. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you guys see that? I guess what is it? 16 seasons of what is it? Bloody Bites is on the Screen Box now. It looks like.
I do
I've
not have
seen that.
Screenbox.
Yeah, I've seen that poster. But I don't really care for shorts in regards to like anthologies and stuff.
Right, right.
I don't have time. So thank you for your
My
input.
knowledge, my information.
Yeah,
Well,
that I would
for those
ignore.
of you who want to watch, want something new to
Yeah,
watch, go for that. I mean, the Screenbox does have a lot of content, like a shit
Yeah,
yeah.
ton of content.
I forgot I
Uh,
was paying for it, and I went on it recently, and I was like, oh, I want to see a bunch of these things.
Shutter also has a new documentary as well that I was watching a little bit of. Stephen King does a lot of commentary on it. Um,
I'm sure he
it
does.
is called. I mean, it's cool because, well, like, so when you log into Shutter, everybody on your TVs, there's that part that has the Shutter TV, and it'll just start playing if you don't pick anything.
Yeah,
And so Stephen King is like literally talking about like the scene and they're showing it in Evil Dead where the tree assaults the girl. So I'm like, what the
What?
fuck is happening here, right? So I thought that was really cool to see him talking about that because they're talking about basically this show is about like cinematic moments in horror films,
hmm
which I'm trying to sign in right now so I can tell you what the hell it's called, everybody. Um, it is called Sun Featured Collections. Also, there's another one. Oh, no, that's not it. Hold on. Collection. I don't know. Shutter just changed their thing. Where's the featured part? Like, hello, stop doing this
Shutter,
to
you're
me.
messing up our episode.
Shutter, come on. I plug you too much to get this
Have you seen
turned.
anything about this thing on Screenbox as well? I guess is self-help.
Mm-mm.
I think
I don't
that's
know what that.
streaming there or something like that. It says it's the most watched on the most watched list for weeks now. I guess.
So it's a
Mm.
movie.
Yes, it's
That
cult
sounds
horror
familiar.
and self-help satire. Find out why this indie horror hit from Eric Blooming's Quest is has been
Eric
on
Blomquist.
Bloomingquist.
Oh my God.
What? You say the
Continue
name right,
it.
and I say the name wrong. That's how we work, folks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess it's a pretty thing. So I kind of want to watch that and check that out. That's been kind of cool. And then I guess it's well, maybe it's already over now, but I guess it used to be or was John Carpenter week. But you know how they do that on Screenbox where they kind of have like little
Yeah.
sections. So if you don't have Screenbox, folks, go get it. Support horror in other ways as always.
Yeah. Stop being poor.
Yeah. Also, it's pretty cheap. I mean, it's not that crazy. The only problem is though is I guess they have tiers like Amazon now, where it's like if you don't pay a higher tier, you get to deal with commercials, or at least that's what happened to me. I don't know, Mikey, do you
Yeah.
have that?
On Screenbox?
Yeah.
No, I think it's just all commercials. I don't think they give you a choice.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
that's
So even when
that's
you
why I
pay
won't
for it?
pay for it. Yeah, that's
Ugh.
my only thing about Screenbox. I don't want to support it because I'm like, if I'm paying you, I shouldn't have to watch trailers.
Yeah.
Tell that to Disney.
Well, I mean, I get
Yeah.
it. If you're gonna do the tier thing, that makes sense. But the show that I was talking about earlier, everybody is called Chain Reactions. It's a Shudder exclusive, and it's really cute because it has the horizon and all the different poses of like Leatherface like moving his chainsaw. That's why it's called Chain Reactions. Hello,
Oh,
so adorable, and you can find it under the seminal 1970s horror collection. Even though they
Mm.
talk more about, all different horror movies of different, but
Is it Shutter? You said?
yeah, on Shudder. So they have like a seminal 1970s horror collection now. They have a 1980s horror collection. So they're like, I love the different collections that they make. So you can like kind of browse through if you're like in the mood for like an 80s slasher, you can just go and do that. So that's why I love Shudder. I feel like everything is more organized. I think Screenbox will get there, but the fact that you have um trailers, which I
commercial.
get, you probably need, or commercials, you probably need that, right? Which I understand. But at the end of the day, don't do that to us. Don't do
Yeah.
that to us. Like, I can't
Yeah.
be watching a horror movie and then all of a sudden, brought to you by da 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 pops up. I mean, if I was watching Tubi, I would be used to it.
I was
But
gonna say Tubi's the only one that's allowed to do that to us because
exactly,
Because
it's
it's
because
free.
free.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tubi is free. That's why I get it. And I will, totally, support Tubi for that reason. But anyway, so there's that. So those are the new films that you both have watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Mm,
that's it. I mean, I saw the menu again, but that's old news.
Mm.
mm.
Yeah.
I,
I have
I
the primate one.
I saw The Surfer. It
The
was
surfer.
weird. I I don't really classify it as horror, but it's Nicolas Cage being weird. So
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
it's got what's his name before he died? Julian McMahon is in it. And
Oh.
he was really hot in that. I know. I'm like, oh, bless his heart, he died. So that was weird. It was good. It was kind of weird, but it was fine. So if you want like a weird Nick Cage movie, there's your Nick Cage movie of the week.
Is it just like basically Point Break but with Nick Cage?
It's not even that. Like he's like hallucinating half the time. You don't know what's real, what's not. There's murder, there's grossness. Like there's a lot of. I mean, there is gore in it. So I don't know. I don't. Lance would not say this was horror, but
Horror. Is it like
whatever.
Naked Lunch on the beach, basically?
I've
Have you
never
seen that
seen
movie?
Naked Lunch on the beach. No.
Oh,
Get
I
another
don't think
opportunity
it's
for Lance
on
to
the
talk
beach. I
about
think it's
penis.
just naked lunch.
no, but I'm saying is in Naked Lunch is a separate movie, but I'm saying because he's all tripped out and all like
Oh,
half
like
there,
the
half
movie.
not
Okay, I
like the
see.
movie.
I see what you're doing there, but
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know what Naked Lunch is. But anyway,
Oh,
yeah, I know. Lame.
you should
Well,
watch it.
Well, okay. So anything else we want to bring up, Lance? You have all the Fangoria magazines. Anything fun that you read?
I was just pretty much telling you most of that. I haven't actually read the new magazine yet,
oh
but
my.
hey, Fangoria, I love you still, regardless of my
Not
lifetime.
even reading the magazines.
I
You
do
And
read the
didn't you
magazine.
ask to borrow one, and you would have all of them read already by now and returned back to him?
exactly.
So that's just so weird.
I doubt it'd be returned. Again, I fear my magazine being over their house because I know Dan would end up tossing in the magazine in the
No,
trash.
no, I think you're just being hateful.
I think, yeah. I just think you don't. I think so. Lance is really weird, everybody. So if I ever go to his house or whatever, I purposely will make sure I turn something around
Mhm.
because
But
he's
here,
he's very
if
protective over his things.
if I have an OCD situation, she's basically tormenting me
Yeah,
and,
that's the whole
and,
point.
and torturing me. Yeah. So, folks, again, this is what Aid does when she comes by my house. She turns things around so she knows that I have an issue with this, and then she purposely does it anyways.
Well, good, because when Lance gets really mad at me and then he sees it, he gets even more mad at me. So it makes me happy.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Mikey doesn't do this to me, by the way, folks.
Mikey, when you're staying with Lance next month,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
you know what you're supposed to do. So, between that, what else do we have? Is there anything else like new that we want to discuss? Any other horror fun?
Um, Next month, uh, Mikey will be in town, and we all will be at Scaradise checking things out in the old Tampa area, which will be fun. So if anybody's actually in the area or is happening to go out to that, I mean, you should totally join up, say hi to us. You know, maybe we'll have some stickers, maybe even a shirt or two.
Yeah, no,
If you're
definitely come out
lucky.
and say hi. Kobe reached out to us, your buddy, Lance.
Yeah, Kobe.
Yeah, he wanted to know if we were going to MegaCon. I'm like, I don't think so, but we are doing Scared in Tampa, so maybe we'll see Kobe out and about. Mikey can finally meet him. And then
Kobe's awesome.
you would think he
Okay,
was
they
cute,
check that.
Mikey. So, you
That's
know.
what I'm really interested in, not the other part.
Exactly.
Thank
Mikey
you.
would find him adorable. So there's
Sure you
that.
would.
Nice, I don't care. Attractive, let's get straight to business here.
Get down to business.
He's definitely fuckable, Mikey.
Oh damn.
Oh, Lord. My goodness, Lance.
Yeah, now I'm the bad guy in this situation.
Oh,
I
my
love you
goodness.
too sometimes.
So, and then with that, with the gym rats contest, we concluded our last fitness challenge with Much Ado About Nerding. We didn't do teams this time, everybody. We did one. Bleh. Sorry, Stella's outside barking. We were like every man for himself this time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think let's look at
Oh, I already know who
the
won,
numbers.
so I want to joke about this a little bit.
Okay, well, so Joe won.
Oh,
But I think
yeah,
Joe was on, yeah, he was on a mission because, well, he was going every day and he was going twice a day because he had to make sure he told me. And I'm like, I'm not doing 2 days.
So, Joe, congratulations, but at the same time, this was the only way you're gonna win.
Okay, hang on. Let me get Stella before we continue. 1 second.
Lance, why are you talking shit?
No, because I love Joe so much, and it was so funny. Like, because he knows this is the only way he was gonna be able to win because everybody else was dragging him down on his team. So
There's no teams. It was all individual.
well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying this was the only way he could win.
I
If
thought you mean.
he was by himself. So he's like, this time around, because I keep making fun of the
Oh
joke.
my God, Lance. Well, you're
What?
talking shit while I'm not even here.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
But
I
My
can't believe my
goodness.
ears.
Oh my God. Again, congratulations, Joe. You finally figured out that no one else on your team is good at working out like you are. At least on my end here, I don't drag the slashers down. I know I'm not going to do it. So I don't join. See?
Well, yeah, one of us has to make up for your downfall. Now,
That's
I know.
exactly.
who do you think
Well,
would win the fight, Lance or Joe?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God. Well, no, because Lance doesn't work out.
Lance doesn't do anything, and he's already decrepit old.
What the fuck? So
It's not, listen, Lance, it's not even that. You could very well probably put up a good fight, but
I'm sure.
Okay,
you
Joe
will
is
not pick up a
trained
weight to
military
save your
person
life.
who used to be trained. But with every trained person, they all have bad knees.
Oh, and
Oh,
yours,
so-
I'm pretty sure, are just great.
So,
Because I haven't
in
done
other
anything.
words, Lance is going to fight dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Lance
going
is
to
gonna
kick him while
sweep
he's
the knees.
down.
I don't know. Joe's kind of short, isn't he? So it might be hard to get to the knees.
He probably has lower self gravity or
Oh,
whatever.
he just look at the. Did you see his last little thing in the chat? As I sit in the men's locker room, avoiding the old man meat, freely sauntering about, I contemplate in quiet repose, and it hits me. I can feel every second of my 41 years, and I don't feel good. Oh, that's so sad. I can't even like respond to that. Can I respond? Aw.
Jeez.
Yeah. But
And he's-
haha.
Oh, anyway.
Congratulations on your win. See?
Don't
Well,
worry,
he
Lance
won.
is 450.
So long story short, with the New Year's Say Me, we had a very and I'm kind of annoyed. We had a very low turnout this time. So there was only one. There was 9 people, and of the 9 people, One person didn't even get any points, so they didn't even log anything.
Lance.
I'm not even gonna say who that is. It's no
Okay,
Dan though,
first of
so
all, I know
no,
I
but
didn't put
it's
myself in
somebody
there.
on Joe's side, so I have no
Oh,
idea who that is. And then so we have Cheyenne, obviously my girlfriend Cheyenne, she got second place with 242.49 points.
damn, she beat Mikey?
She
Well, that's
beat
because I stopped
Mikey.
tracking as soon as she started tracking hers because I was like, I'll let her win.
That well, but yeah, but that's all she does. She just like she goes on her planning period at the gym for Christ's sake. Well, she's not teaching anymore, but like she was going on her planning period. Like she just spends all her time either at the gym or at yoga or working out or doing something, unless she's hanging out with me, in which I make her go to the bar and then she doesn't even drink. So I love you, Shy. You're still fun. But she's still a good time. Like if she was a shitty time, like, and a shitty friend, I'd be like, I'm not inviting you out, but I love having her. So I'm glad that she joins the challenges, but like she'll forget a couple days to post, right? And so Mikey and Joe were like neck and neck, and then all of a sudden Cheyenne posts and she like blasts everybody out of the water and she's at number one. I think Joe had a moment because
Self
Joe was in quiet repose, I guess. Very upset over this, and he had to get. Anyways, I was just pissed because like I was hanging in there at second place for a couple days, and then Mikey, Cheyenne, and Abby on Joe's side decided to post shit and fucking knocked me out of my little standing. Whatever.
Did you even get
So
top five?
I did. I got in at number four.
She's like,
Huh?
yeah, I was 5.
Yeah, exactly.
I was number four. I was at five. I'm like, I'm not fucking. I go no. I refuse to be five because I don't even think I placed last time we did. Because we had a lot of people and we had a lot of people working out and the hustle points I think is a great plan. So, next time we do a fitness challenge, everybody, New Year, same you. You want to join. I think it'd be more fun if we have more people so everybody could be like, talking shit and tracking each other and just like having a good time. So please, join our next challenge. Usually Joe and I will discuss and we put it out and we do teams, but maybe I kind of like the individual. I don't know what you guys think.
It was fun. The individual's fun.
Yeah.
But I like we can just mix it up all the time.
We can. And honestly, there was only 3 slashers in this competition, right? So only 3
Mhm.
slashers podcast people joined. So hello, Lance, you're gonna go get on your mom's exercise bike and you're gonna join us next
Listen,
time.
here's the thing. I'm going to tell you now. I'm here to stand up for the people who don't want to work out.
Hmm. All right.
Hmm.
So anything else we want to talk about? Anything new? Anything fun? Anything exciting?
No, not really. Just another thanks to all the authors that came by this month.
Yeah,
So thanks to uh
Joe,
Eric.
aka Jesper the Clown.
AJ.
AJ Spencer. And AJ, we're so sorry for your loss. We love you and we're thinking of
Oh yeah.
you.
Yeah. Brandon, BPS Horror.
Oh, we love Brandon, but he's
Yeah.
adorable.
And
Yeah.
also, this is the 10th anniversary of Terrifier. So I hope that means I get into a bunch of conventions working some Terrifier booths for these
Mm.
ladies.
Oh, shit.
Well, all of the Terrifier people will also be at Scaradise next month in Tampa, Florida. So if any of you guys are in town or nearby or going, make sure you look for us there. And, come and say hi to Mikey
Oh.
because he's our little transplant from San Antonio. So, it'll be he's our
Mhm.
special guest.
Yay!
Yay. Anyway, so I guess that's it. Are we good? Are
Hmm.
we coming up to the end of the episode? So there's a lot of cool new things coming out. I know that there's a Lost Boys musical going to come out at some point. I saw something about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think we need a musical. But speaking of the Lost Boys, I guess Kiefer Sutherland got arrested for assaulting his Uber driver. So
Oh,
Kiefer, I'm sure they deserved it because I can't imagine you like going out of your way to assault somebody for no reason. Because he was very
Or
nice when I met him.
oh
But you know
my.
what? They probably fucked with him. And don't you fucking fuck with Kiefer. Okay. You leave him alone.
maybe they locked the doors and said 24 hours this.
Oh my God.
I
I'm
don't know.
sure I'm sure the guy behaved ridiculously. Anyways, the guy didn't get hospitalized. He's fine, but they did
I
arrest
like
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is this a thing? Like, how do you, like, he's not even, I don't know. It's stupid. So there's that. All right, so we are coming up to the end of the episode. Let me go ahead and find our outro. So I'm going to be cutting this part out because apparently I'm not prepared.
Who's never
I
prepared.
closed that tab by mistake. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right.
She didn't need to, quote unquote.
Whatever. Just in love you. All right. So that's it for this week's Slashers podcast. Please exit the podcast in a calm and spooky fashion. If you want to see our faces and see how Aid, or me, I guess how I treat them, which is fine. They're fine. Nobody is scarred for life. Ugh. Watch our video cast at youtube.com/slasherspodcast. If you need more horror nerd chaos in your life, slice deeper with a comic chop, our monthly deep dives with Joe for Much Ado About Nerding. So I already told Kobe that you guys would talk to him about a little collab. So when he shows up at Scaradise, don't be like, oh, I didn't know. Because I just told you. Join the cult at patreon.com/slasherspod for exclusive episodes, bonus content, and curse perks. Mark your support at slasherspod.redbubble.com because nothing gets you laid faster than Slasher Swagger. Also, Lance's new band has a lot of swagger that he's trying to unload as well, and they're actually really cute. So, Joe got
Lance,
a
unload
shirt.
it for me. Oh, Joe got, okay.
Well,
That's
he
a-
won the Slashers. I'm sorry, he won the fitness challenge.
No, it's fine.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Go get one, Mikey, when you get
Mikey
here, bud.
has one
That's
for
fine.
you
I have
too.
one
It's
for
in
you.
my car. I've got it. Don't.
Oh, okay,
don't you
perfect.
worry. Yeah, it's in the
making
car.
sure.
Okay. Anyways, so if you want to haunt us on Instagram, you can follow us at SlashersPod for the official page or at Mutant Goons from Beyond for the gang. If you want to scream at us directly, you can follow me at Pathologically ADE, Mikey at Southern Fried Mikey, and Lance at Zombie VS Hate. Huge thanks to our blood-bound Patreon patrons, Josh Gunn, Dinosaurs Will Always Be Awesome, Lorene Ellis, Kevin Leamy, Vlad Luis, Leslie Thurman, Cam Gale, Press Eject, and our brand new Patreon member, Bruce Magnus, as he goes by on Instagram.
Bruce.
Woo! Thank you
Oh my
so
God.
much for following us. I'm actually very excited because he always has some fun things to say about our podcast. And I really appreciate all of you who listen and support us and join, spend a little bit of time with us, as Joe and Sally would say, of your week. So, with that, thank you for listening, everybody. And remember to stay spooky. Goodbye. Don't die, as Mikey would say. But for me, goodbye and good die.
I have a funny story to tell you real quick. You just reminded me because you said Bruce.
Oh.
So I was at the bar this weekend, and there was this really nice Mexican man there, and he was talking to me about scary movies, and I forgot he was messaging me on Instagram, and he was like, we were talking about something. I was like, yeah, I'm watching the Killer Whale movie. He was like, the Killer Whale movie, is that like Jeff the Shark?
Oh, wow.
I said, who? He's like, Jeff the Shark. And I was like, I don't know what that. He's like, the movie. So I Googled it. There's no movie called Jack the Shark or Jeff the Shark. He was like, oh, I think it's also called Jaws.
I think he's mixing up the name from the actual name they called him or whatever, right? Like,
Wasn't it
Oh,
Bruce?
Bruce is
Yeah.
the name
The
of
shark
the
is Bruce. And so I was
Who the
like,
hell is Jeff?
I don't know, but I know that English isn't his first language. And if you're listening, you're very funny, and I thought it was hilarious. I'm not making fun of you.
Oh,
I just
bless
thought it
his
was so funny.
heart.
I was like, who's Jeff the Shark? He's like, I think it's called Jaws.
Oh, bless his heart.
So
Oh, I
now when we
know.
talk about Jaws, I'm just gonna call him Jeff.
We're gonna call it
That's so
Jeff. I know. That's our new name for it. Which, by the way, if you didn't see that documentary last year, everybody get on that. All right. So, really, goodbye and good die. Love you.
Goodbye, don't die.
Die, but join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Mm.